And welcome back to some more 1v1s here on Age of Empires Definitive Edition. I got the request to do more Inca, and I like the Incas, and I even saw Samurai Revolution. He said, yeah, the Shimmerons are very OP, he said. So yeah, as the last time we're speeding up this a little bit. So we're using one villager there to pick up the crates, creating some new villagers. Unfortunately, I don't have the in-game mod. I have to fix that for next time. But yeah, so I believe this is too much. Unfortunately, the other match is a loss. Very frustrating. It was a British player who just camped in his base. I should have probably applied pressure earlier, but yeah, I need to get better at rushing and such. Need to get up faster in age and rushing there. Probably should. I don't know why my explorer doesn't pick up the treasure either. So I using one villager to get some wood there, and as well hoarding there a little bit. Yeah, send the wood there to be able to put up some more canch houses. I actually put up war hut there first, which was a little bit awkward because I got house, so that's probably not the smartest thing ever. Have I still not taken that treasure? That's very weird, but well. Still getting out the villagers here. We are down in numbers here, so not too great here, but well, it is what it is. I believe I build a market there, go up in age on about 4 minutes, so it might be 5 minutes, I can't remember how long time it takes. We want to get the big button eventually, so that's why we transition some of the workers to gold instead. Here the explorer goes in. I don't know why he's like, oh, I'm going to destroy your market, and he's just having the explorer there. It's really weird, since that's not going to do anything. So we're picking up the wood here, trying to get the big button to get 4 wheelchair, which is very overpowered. He's actually gotten up, so I guess it take 1.5 minutes to age up. I just go out and explore with my shimmy runners there. Get the llama as well, get some villager on the mine there, trying to get some more shimmy runners going. So we can, unfortunately, a little bit late scouting here. I should have done that earlier, but this still worked out well. I thought the opponent, which is Spanish here, would apply some pressure, but he doesn't, so that works well for us as well. So, or the only thing he's really doing is with the villager here, trying to get them away there. Trying to see if we can find anything else. Shatka houses up, or I might have said that wrong, but well. So just trying to find the enemy's base here with the shimmy runners. And I'm keeping my explorer here just because I wanted to build a base here. He's built a wall, but he's not done with it. We can take it down his explorer and get 45 XP, which is pretty good. If we can snipe down the other, I don't know why, but sometimes it decides to just use the other microphone. I might just be able to actually, or is that even going to work? I guess I will see if it goes, but yeah, here so now I basically been talking that I did not realize been like talking in the microphone for like 10 minutes or whatever. It stopped. So yeah, getting the wood there, getting the Chepka houses. I as well wanted to put a trading post here, getting some villagers to the ceremonial plaza, whatever, since I wanted some priestess. They might not be the best for converting units, but they are actually good because they heal your units, and you don't, if you just stand by, they heal your units, so that's very useful. Um, Especially with those units, bowmen, I really like them because they don't cost anything in gold. So here we put down some war huts as well, and some more Chenka houses, and we have put down the trade post there as well. So I was thinking as well to put down another trade post there, and we will eventually as well, when we can, when we are able, to put down another what's it called? Oh man, I just forgot what it's called. Town center. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So here we go up, or no, it was that, right? It was just the H up. We get another town center, and we get another military building. So that's pretty good. So another top house here. As you can see, we have very many houses up here, so the food is really trickling on. It's waiting for each up as well. Should probably have done it faster. I decided as well to put up another war hut there, because I was thinking, yeah, let's try to get another or trade post there. I usually don't go that much with trade posts or whatever. We can snipe down some. This was maybe one of my bad plays to actually try to counter them here, since they had way more units. We get a fair bit of musketeer downs, but still not the greatest fight there. Upgrading most units here, getting some more military units, and there we put down the town center as well, and we put down Kalika. That's really good as well, to having military units in it, even if I don't, or you get other units as well there. So improving our war hunts units, grading them, trying to keep, as you can see, a lot of multitasking here or whatever, and still I'm not good. Still sometimes I have like on idle villagers or whatever, so get some spearmen out there of the town center as well. So we're trying to train up. I get a stronghold up here, which might have been a good thing, and they are really good. They're like castle, or basically a fort for the Incas. And one thing which I find very weird is that the Spanish player here attacks me, but I guess he just got, like, he saw that and wanted to snipe it down, but then I have like way more units, so here I kind of trick him into a fight, which isn't that fair or whatever. So we get some more units as well. Or actually I realize here that it's probably better for another town center which is near to, and there he attacks my stronghold. But you can see the Shimmeran just take down them easily, and we have some as well bowmen that can take down the musketeers pretty easily as well. So not too bad. I believe the stronghold can shoot as well though. Some yeah, it has pretty good line of sight and such. So here we go out in raiding whatever, a pretty decent amount of Chimeranus, maybe some with spearmen as well, but not too many spearmen. I believe mostly as Chimeranus and bowmen, which is kind of my go-to guys. Chimeranus because they are so fast and great at raiding, great against cavalry, and bowmen because they are really, like, I guess they are kind of trash units. They're really good with isn't their spears or whatever actually have poison in them as well, but yeah, they're really good there. So here we're going on his other town center. As you can see, we're leading pretty high in economically. So here I sell some to get up to H4. He's still just H3, or I believe it's gone up that, but it gone up where later. And here he's just defend with villager. He gets some cavalry out though, but yeah, the Chimeranus can easily deal with that. So I believe it soon will be us winning here. I'm still trying to get some units out if we lose any, but it seems like he doesn't have any military units left. He just tried to defend with the what's it called, explorer, and his villager there. So I'm kind of surprised he hasn't given up, but now I don't know. Yeah, so his lags there, but then he gives up or whatever, or resigns. So it was a little bit confusing there. So not a too bad battle. I really enjoyed this battle in the beginning, but I should have just put on way too more pressure, because here in the beginning actually looks pretty good. I guess not. I guess they still have the better numbers here, but still, if we would have just put more pressure, which or H up faster as well, we would have been able to take out this player. It was just, he just hid behind this wall, and he had cannons. So, and I lost my cannons. My micro wasn't up to par, and I lose the cannons very easily. You can get like 3 cannons, but I lose them very easily there. So I should have probably like raided him in like the second age, but unfortunately I was dumb enough to not do it. So you're trying to get some more villagers out as well. I believe we get a trade post here eventually, and we're trying to as well get enough so we can get those 4 villagers, collecting that crate there as well, and not trying to get too many villagers either on one hunt, because that's never good, and this probably come to bump into each other as such. So here we just need a little bit more gold to get those 4 villagers. I'm just waiting for that here, so we can get those 4 villagers. I believe Drango managed to get them like 2.5 minutes, while I have only been able to 3.5 minutes get those. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I'm not great. I'm still trying to improve. And then we go up here. Yeah, even later than last time, so not great there. Then I believe I went up exactly 4 minutes. Here was 4:40. So, and Inca can even go up faster. It probably can go up by 3 minutes. So yeah, definitely had to improve my age up. I mean, when I've gotten the houses here, like 10 houses, it's easy to go up. And you even can go pretty fast up to the final 5th age, or from the the 3rd to the 5th age pretty fast. So that's no problem. It's just getting consistency here in the beginning. And there, I don't know what I did by mistake there. Yeah, trying to get more food so we can send some more. I should have basically, even with, I don't know how many, yeah, I have 7 Chimeranus, but I should have just attacked them here. Even if I was a little bit iffy, since, yeah, the score is still very even. Now I'm a little bit higher, or does it say? No, it doesn't say. Since they 6,000, now we're up to 7,000 even. So I know it's even, but we should have still attacked them. But since I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have, maybe he would have built a wall, but then he had like 3 walls later on, so it wasn't the greatest then to attack him. Then I had better eco and all. And the frustrating part, he was like never attacking me. I was like always trying to attack him. And I got through some of the walls and stuff, but he was always kiting with some either musketeers or some cannons. But I just felt like, why are you not attacking? You could still attack me, because the Inca still don't. And it was just once I have tried to go all in, I lost so many units, and then he attacked me. So I was like, who is that defensive? And even with British, that I know it is a booming civilization, but you still can get like in H5 order, you can get even rockets, head rockets as well. So that was like, why? And this map is really open as well, so I was just confused. He just goes with his explorer here, but doesn't do anything else. As you can see, the score is still very close, but I should have just gone for the try and just try to, because yeah, the main issue, I just let him boom here. I guess he let me boom as well, but the issue is that it's way more problem that he's booming and getting faster to industrial and faster to artillery and stuff that we don't have. But the idea, so yeah, again very late there for Fortress, yeah. So we probably should have gone up like 10 minutes. I believe we can even go 8 minutes or such. So yeah, it is what it is. And he is still H2, so I was kind of surprised. His score is a little bit better, like 1,000. I was surprised. Here I definitely should have pushed, but I don't know. I'm too focused on my economics. I do put up a stronghold just to get some map control, but obviously I'm still worried, since I still see he went up in H tier, but I still see that his score is still better. So then I think, well, he's probably have way more, a way bigger army. So that's what I'm worried about. Or it might just be that his economic, he had like way more villager than me, but still, you don't have to have that many on food for the Incas here. So, but yeah, here I should have just gone in anyway when the score is this close. And I guess you can get, I don't remember, but I think you can get cannon still in H3, so I probably should have get into spades even in H2. So there I at least always learn something from your mistakes. But yeah, as you can see, I now as well having like 3,000 more, so our eco is definitely good. But when I go in, he's like, or I don't know, first time when I go in, if he has that many walls or whatever, but I still have too many. I was thinking, well, that's maybe stupid as well to think. Sometimes you think like, since your score is like way better, you think that someone is going to just, oh well, I mean, we got to give up. But he did not do it, and I guess it doesn't make sense, but sometimes I see it. And on pro play as well, that they usually, even after like one fight or whatever, and it isn't like they totally lost everything. And especially that other match against Spanish, so he fighted very well to the end. But yeah, I try to not do it either, because it's mainly as annoying. As you can see here, my score is like 4,000, so I'm almost feeling like screaming to myself, just, why don't you go and raid? Because it's really stupid as well, being like one. I guess I'm just messing up the units, but still, I'm waiting too long. Even if you have too few units, you have to still put pressure on the opponent. You can't just give in the lead way to just get all the units here. And I think I was also thinking about getting all the military upgrades and so really getting a mass here, but oh yeah, we should have still just gone in way too earlier, because then it could defend, and he had also outposts and all that shenanigans and stuff. So I guess yeah, there we finally tried to go in here. And as you can see, he's fortified his base. At least, oh no, it is 2 towers. I was hoping that I could manage to get some and get through there, but unfortunately not. I must say, it was... When I get down the first wall here, but unfortunately it reacted very good. Oh no, he has 3 walls. So that was what I was frustrated by. Who the hell built 3 walls? It seems very greedy and very needy, so he managed to snipe down a lot of my villagers here. It was just a problem. I should have not waited too long. As you can see, my stats or my yeah, it's still good, but I'm losing units like craziness. So yeah, but I'll be back soon again commentating on this. But as you can see, I've just had my priests there, so not a great fight for me there. And not the greatest fight there. We had to retreat here. As you can see now, the score is fairly even. But as you can see here, I'm going to try more pushes here. So I still felt like it was just frustrating. I was like, I just wanted to be able to win this, but I probably could put more. But just you want to still push, or and that's freaking. I have to figure out, and that's, and I guess checking other YouTubers videos on like how they counter other civilization and such. But obviously the best way would be to go early pressure, especially with Incas. With Sweden's, it's not necessary. The boom is more important, but you, I mean, I see even Aussie, Drango, and I've done this as well, putting early pressure. It's not bad as well, because it's giving you some momentum in the games as well. I'm trying to get some. Here I was thinking, well, if I could get to the 5th age faster than him, maybe I can win. But yeah, that wasn't the case either. And yeah, it was just very frustrating, since we had all the map control, or most of the map. He was just sitting there. I guess he had farms or whatever, because he probably was running, or he has a combine there, and I see a combine in the space as well. But elsewhere, I don't think he had like too many herdables or such either. So yeah, oh man, what's this match frustrating? As you can see again, 42, but yeah, now it's just too late. I feel like trying to mass again, but yeah, the problem is he's still going to have cannon. That's now very likely to deal with my, and also as you can see, I'm trying to also get up to H5, and there we go with cannons. I definitely have to improve my micro wood cannons. That's the main thing. It's very confusing. He tried to attack my warhawk there with just the explorer. I don't know why. That was just frustrating. If someone assists in the base, just kiting, waiting for pressure, not doing anything themselves. But oh well, I should have dealt with it the way. I believe we might even get down more than 2 gates here. I was like, oh well. Unfortunately, I believe the issue is that there are so many other units there, so I don't get down the freaking gate here. We could have had the momentum, but fortunately we lose a lot of villager, and should have probably, as you can see, I have 8,000 food, so I should have just faster gotten up some more, because now here you can see you can just clear out my cannons, and we have gotten through 2 gates, but I should have just gotten up. Then it would have maybe been a difference, because it seems like he did not have cannons there. So then we could have gotten through the other, but yeah, unfortunately I did not do that. I did not pay attention to the eco. It's like Drango saying you don't want to have too much eco. Here I tried to stop them from building a new wall, but unfortunately they managed to do it anyway. It's just frustrating, because they can just... Fortunately, it seems that was why I built bowmen as well, because I thought, oh, I can shoot them, but yeah, that did not either work that good. And yeah, as well, a little bit frustrating when you also are fast to, or at least most of the time faster to H up. I was so frustrated. I was thinking of checking on eco and all that, and how many units, but I was so frustrating in the end of this. I just like, no, resigned, and I believe I even closed the game. It was almost a rage quit or whatever, because I believe here in the end he does put out some pressure, but he's not even near my base. So, and I don't know why that was the case. Well, you can't be in the towns in that near opponent's base. I don't know what that's all about, but unfortunately that seemed to be a thing, at least for real. I'm seeing as well here that we actually have a gold mine, so we shouldn't even build any of this. And as you can see, still hunts there as well. Trying to get some maze men as well, all the different units. As you can see, no pressure for him still. Here I see I could as well ship 2 shipments. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I guess I'm trying to figure out the... I mean, that's also a mistake. I could have still gone for a hunt, because as you can see in the middle, there's some hunts as well outside his base, so I don't know why I thought, oh well, that's not necessary, because hunt still gets more food than otherwise. Yeah, we had way too many as well. I was trying to mass the units here, just get as many as I can, like almost up to 200 total. So here I at least see some villagers. I'm like, maybe I can at least take down them. So I believe we managed to do that. He's actually up ahead in score and is in the Imperial Age as well, so don't have the upper advantage. Now you can see his score is way better, so unfortunately here we just basically I could have given up here, but I was like, let's try a new push and let's try to do it. Now we have 200 units in total, so now I'm thinking, let's just do this. And we have some spearmen, but as you can see, he will just have his cannons that shoot me down. I'm like thinking, oh, if I go somewhere else, he might not shoot me down, but no, he's just fast to react here. Which is good by him, I guess. But yeah, this is probably my most frustrated match ever. I was like, well, I have the bowmen, but elsewhere, and he even sits with the rockets there in his base. It's just so frustrating. So now I'm like, oh well, this is just really lovely. It's just very frustrating, and I'm not even an offensive player, but it's still like, still very frustrating when another player is not doing anything. You're like, just, what am I even doing here? What if I can go in here? No, he reacts fast to that as well. So yeah, this is just, I believe I give up eventually, because you can see that my score is now 2000. Like, maybe I can do it now. I should have just put early pressure, that's just the thing. And now I lost like 80 military. I believe I put my second fort was here. Oh well, I put in Kalika and Warhawk, and I might just... Fortunately he still sits in the base, or eventually when I lost enough of units he do the other thing here. So there I put out up a Kalika and was like, oh well, I could take all the gold or such, or try to like starve him out or whatever. Then he doesn't get that much gold as me. Sadly that will not be the case. I kind of myself realized here as well why the score was so high up. That kind of my eco did not even matter. You can see I'm almost 9,000 in wood and such, but it doesn't even matter since he has like cannons that you can just one shot or get down like 5 or 10 units here. Here I'm as well like, oh, I can put out the Kalika, but he actually attacks me there then later on. Yes, it wasn't too bad idea, it was still too far away. But yeah, I should have just pushed earlier. And here we go and harass my villager. I was like, oh, let's put in... I could actually not. You cannot put in that many units as you could before in the early beta stages, so... Unfortunately, he is walled up again. And as you can see, he has all the cannons there as well, so... Here I'm getting really desperate. I don't know what to do, really. Just like, oh, well, let's queue up some units. But he's still sitting in his base, just kiting. Now he comes out there. So that's very late. And I actually managed to get some. But yeah, he still sits with his freaking cannons behind his wall. Very frustrating there. I lose so many units. I shouldn't even have taken that attack, but it's just like, oh, why? I'm just going to sit behind the wall with my cannons. That doesn't at all seem scummy. So yeah, he's going to take down some military building. Here I just realized, well, we are fucked, basically. Or not fucked, but I'm just like, it's not fun to play. Even if I could defend if we went up here, it's just like, he has cannons. And even if the Shimmeron can deal with it, he has such a big mass. So, and yeah, it's not even fun, because I'm anyway not going to be able, and it seems like a player also that's not going to just, and as you can see there, freaking rockets go in so fast. So, but anyway, thank you all for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I'll see you soon again, so bye!